Hi, my name is MK. I'm the founder of Filipino Home-Based Moms or FH Moms. What we do is we help Filipino mothers inside and outside the Philippines to get an online job, and now we are expanding to helping more Filipino mothers without access to the internet by giving them home-based livelihood opportunities.
Before kasi kami na nag-home-based job, parang living paycheck to paycheck kami. Sahod niya, oy, hati na agad yan yung matitira. Pero nung nag-home-based na kami, doon nakapag-ipon na kami. Nakapag-church wedding kami. Tapos nagkaroon na kami ng savings. Nagkaroon na rin kami ng investments, tsaka insurance. Nakapag-bili na rin kami ng house.
Dito kasi sa pag nagtrabaho kami sa bahay, mas maraming time na sa kids, sa kanya. Kaya, ayun. Hanggang ngayon, masaya pa rin naman ako sa pag-online yun.
Since sobrang hirap, importante ko na talaga yung talag ng job, na-experience ko na rin yung discrimination sa work. Until October 2018, I was invited to be an inspirational speaker, and you were one of them. So yun, na-meet kita. And then doon ako na-feel mami. Doon na talaga doon na ako pinasok talaga ng mundo ng pag-work. You gave me hope. I remember the experience ko sa isang company na discriminate ko. I got projects, I got freelance job, maging ambassador sa isang company. So those were some things na natutunan ko sa Hobbies.
So, nag-join ako ng FH Moms last 2017, and that was the first year na nag-transition ako from corporate to working from home. So, nakita ko to sa Facebook as a mommy community for, like freelancers. So, that's why I joined. For me, FH Moms is really like a blessing. The group or this community made me realize my calling as a teacher. It's an honor to be part of this group, to impart what I know, and help other mothers out there as part of the goal of FH Moms. So, go for it.
In my job, there are many tasks. There are so many things that needs to be done in front of the computer. There's a lot of forms, paperwork, and also a lot of research. At the same time, being an event planner, I'm always on the go. And as a new company, it's also challenging whether should I hire an employee, like a regular employee, or should I just get somebody that's on call. Now, this is where FH Moms came in, like God said. So when I hired one of the wonderful FH Mom members with the name of Katie, I was able to communicate to her what I envisioned my business to be, and she helped me to create a very positive branding of my business. So I would say having FH Moms as a support system for my business has been the best decision that I have ever made.
And hello, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another um, live webinar. And if you've seen my post earlier, this would be about Google Apps. So probably alam nyo na po, no? Familiar na tayo with Google Apps, but I would like to share with you more information about Google Apps. So before that, yeah, I'm just checking kung sino na po yung nag-join sa ating live. So just say hi para po dun sa mga nag-join tonight. Thank you for joining and welcome. Yan. Natin. Ayan. Okay, so para po dun sa mga hindi pa nakakakilala ulit sa akin, ako si Christine Levine. I'm one of the trainer. Actually, I'm the trainer for the General Virtual Assistance Training. So yung didiscuss ko po ngayon is part of our, it's actually part of our GVA course, no? So didiscuss ko po just an overview about Google Apps. So just say hi para po dun sa mga yan, nanonood tonight. Okay. Thank you. Hello. Ayan. So yeah, we have 82 viewers na pala. Yan. Good evening po and thank you for joining. So let me just share my screen. Ayan. So hopefully nakikita niyo na po yung screen ko. Okay. Ay, bakit hindi pa siya lumalabas? Ayan. Okay, there we go. All right. So again, tonight we will be just discussing more about or an introduction to Google Apps. And pagkakasyahin ko lang po, no? Ayan. So good evening. Yes, ang dami. Meron watching from Cebu and from Davao. Ayan, madami na pala. So ayan. Okay. So um Google Apps po, no? Probably you've heard this, no? Medyo familiar na po tayo ngayon kasi nakikita naman po natin siya, when we use Gmail, di ba? Pag may Gmail tayo, kitang-kita nyo po yan na merong Google Apps. And of course, if you're using an Android phone, pansinin nyo po yan, yung mga pre-installed na application, yung isang ano po dyan is Google Apps, no? So makikita niyo po yan. So for tonight, this will be what we're covering. Okay, so first we'll go about Google Apps overview. So we'll discuss what is Google Apps, what are the apps included, and what are the key benefits of using Google Apps. And then the second part would be navigation of the Google Apps. So I'm going to like show you a little navigation of the Gmail, Google Drive, Google Calendar, and other Google applications. Okay. So, ayan. Ang objective po ng ating webinar for tonight is define what Google App is and its components, describe the function of each app correctly, and demonstrate navigation of each Google app. So, nung nag-start po ako na mag-freelancing, actually, ang alam ko lang gamitin is yung Gmail. So, meron bang mga nakaka-relate sa akin na Gmail lang yung una ninyong alam? Kasi di ba yun yung ginagamit natin pang sign up sa Facebook, sa Instagram. So, yun lang po talaga yung alam kong gamitin. Pero, it's wider than that pa pala, no? Parang mayroon pa pala na loob yung Gmail na hindi ko alam. Um, ayun. So, as a VA, importante po na alam natin to. These are one of the basic tools and applications na magagamit ninyo for your online jobs. So, not just for being a VA or whatnot, but for the whole freelancing. So, magagamit po natin siya. Okay? So let's define what are Google Apps. So these are a suite of web-based messaging and collaboration applications that Google hosts on their own servers. So parang isang buong ano na po siya, no? Isang buong database na or mga web-based na applications na hino-host ni Google, okay? And these applications are provided as a service rather than a software. So, 'di ba masanay po tayo din sa mga Microsoft kasi yun talaga yung una-una, 'di ba? Yung mga Microsoft Office, ganyan, Office 365. So, if you notice, yung Microsoft po kailangan po natin siya na i-download, 'di ba? Kailangan nating i-download, install sa computer. So, for this one, hindi sila considered as a software, but rather than this is a service, okay? And this can be accessed using a web browser on the computer connected to the internet. So as long as naka-connect po tayo sa internet, 'di ba? Um, ma-access natin 'tong mga applications, even with your phone. So, kung naka-connect kayo, naka-on na yung data nyo, no? Makikita nyo 'to yung mga Google Apps na 'to sa ating Android phone. Well, for mga iPhone users, no, kailangan natin silang i-install, okay? Kasi hindi siya libre sa iPhone, okay? Ayan. So, ano po yung mga apps na included sa Google Apps? So, as you can see, ito yung pinaka-account natin, which is yung Gmail. No? So, ito siya, si Gmail. And then we have yung search, Google Play, even YouTube is actually part of Google Apps. So, meron din tayong Google Drive, Contacts, Google Docs. So, ito po yung mga basic na ginagamit ng VA. So, you see Gmail, of course, Drive, Google Calendar. So, yan, napaka-importante po niya. And of course, yung mga Google Docs natin. So, yan, Google Docs, Google Sheet, and Google Slides. Okay? We also use Hangouts. Ito, makikita niyo po ito sa phone niyo, no? Ginagamit to for communication, especially kung Gmail to Gmail po, no? Kung, well, I think some of my clients, no, before, nag-hangouts po kami. Doon na po, yun na po yung parang form of communication namin. So, we don't do WhatsApp. So, doon na lang. Kasi, kung pareho naman po Gmail. And, recently, no, lumaban si Google Meet kay Zoom kasi 'di ba lahat halos lahat online na, online conferences. So, para hindi na tayo gumamit ng Zoom, we can use Google Meet din, no? So, okay din naman po itong application na to for, like meeting or in conferences. Okay? So, yan po yung mga apps na included. So, what are the key benefits, okay, of using Google Apps? So, number one is there are lots of storage. So, ito, hindi lang siya basta storage. This is free, no? So, pag nag-sign up po tayo, gumawa tayo ng account, kahit hindi pa siya yung business account, no? Yung Gmail pa yung domain name natin, 15 gig agad yung meron tayo na online storage. So, this includes yung sa Google Drive and of course, yung mail. Pero bago naman po natin maubos yan, no? Ay, what happened? Can you still see me? Ah, shucks. Parang di na ako nakikita. Natigil. Ayan. Sorry, I'm just checking kasi parang hindi ka na nakita na I'm still live. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Ayan, andyan pa ako. Okay, ayan pa pala. Sorry naman, feeling ko kasi nag-hang, no, nawala bigla. So anyway, um, okay, so ayan po. So number one is it has lots of storage. So we have like free 15 gig of online storage for all applications. And then number two, enhanced email management. So with the use of labels and tags to the emails, it can help us organize the emails and store them efficiently. So sa Google sa Gmail po natin, meron tayong pwedeng gamitin ng mga labels or yung mga rules, no? Para mas ma-organize po natin yung email natin. Although I think with ano din naman, no? With other platform, meron naman pong ganito, okay? Pero, ayan lang, okay lang din mas madaling gamitin si Gmail, okay? Ayan, good evening po dun sa mga bagong dating. Hello, Cha. Special rin siya. Okay, and the next one is tapos na pala ako. Easier calendar sharing. So, ito po, pwede rin natin i-share yung calendar. So, say you're working with a team, no? Pwede niyo pong i-share yung calendar with them or even your clients, they are like sharing yung calendar with you. So, you can see kung ano yung schedule nila. So, usually, kasi ginagawa natin as a assistant, we are doing some calendar management. Okay? So, ayan. Next benefit is, ayan, integrated chat. So, ito na nga. Meron tayong pwedeng magamit na instant communication with the teammates from the email interface itself. So, mamaya po papakita ko po yun sa inyo doon sa navigation natin. So, and actually makikita niyo po siya within Gmail, no? Kung nakakonect naman po dun yung I mean, if you activated it or if you make it active, nandun na po yung chat. So, you don't have to go to use Skype, to use, other platforms for chat. Okay? Parang feeling ko naghahang. I'm so sorry. Pasensya na. Naghahang na yung ano ko. Ayan, naghahang nga ba? Okay, ayan. Okay, so number 5, real-time collaboration. And this is actually my favorite, no? Ito yung mga favorite apps ko. So you can view and edit the Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Slide at the same time and are automatically saved in the Google Drive. So kasi before, no, 'di ba, MS Word tayo, MS Excel. Though these are amazing softwares, pag nakalimutan nating mag-save, before, 'di ba, pag nakalimutan natin mag-save, nawawala. Pero ngayon, I believe they've also added yung auto-save, no? So, may auto-save na din sila. So, you can, kung halimbawa na bunot sa saksakan yung computer, biglang namatay or nag-brown out, when you open the document, nag-ano naman siya, pwede natin siyang i-retrieve, 'di ba? Pwede natin siya na i-ano ulit. So, nasa-save naman siya. Pero with Google Apps kasi, ang maganda dito, since we're all working online or even yung mga local, offices, no? Since they're working from home and online lang lahat, dito, hindi mo na kailangan na i-download, like i-attach sa email yung document, hindi mo na kailangan na i-attach yung sheet, 'di ba? You can just share yung link, no, ng document or ng sheet, and then you'd see yung changes. Pareho nyo makikita kapag may ginagawa doon. So, makikita mo yung changes, may bago na ulit, 'di ba? So, hindi na siya mabigat i-send kasi minsan mabigat i-send, 'di ba, yung mga ganito. Yan. So, papakita ko rin po later on how do we do, like sharing of the Google Docs and Sheets. Okay, number 6, easy access application. So, yun nga, sabi natin, there's no need to download and install these applications kasi as long as we can connect to the internet and um, sa Gmail account natin, no, ma-access natin tong mga applications na to. Okay? Okay, next. Ayan na pala, navigating na agad tayo. So, ang bilis, no? So, let me share a different, so, ito na muna. So, ito po muna. So, na-navigate po natin is yung Gmail, Google Drive, Google Calendar, and other Google apps. So, maybe let me, um, parang i-ano natin, para kita nyo pareho, no? So, let me just do a different sharing. Ayan. Okay. So, i-share ko po yung buong screen para kita po. So, sana kita po natin, no? Sige, takpan ko na lang tong video. Okay. Ayan. So, hopefully you're seeing. Okay. So, navigating Google Apps. So, first, we'll navigate Gmail. And then, Google Drive, Google Calendar, and other Google Apps. Okay. So, first is yung Gmail po. So, we have the components of Gmail. So, we have the conversations, all mail, and all archive mail, filters and labels, and, of course, yung contacts. So, say, for example, ito po ang ating Gmail account. So, discretion is advised. Ayan, so makita niyo po yung laman, pero okay lang naman po yan, wala naman po masyadong laman yan, no? So, ayan po. Just a second, okay. Ayan, so ito po yung Gmail account natin, 'di ba? And saan niyo po ba makikita yung Google Apps. So, dito po siya. Ito pong square na to, when you open your account, you can see all the applications in here. So, ito po yung kanina na pinakita ko na screenshot. And, so you can see, may bago na ulit, di ba? May ano na sila, podcast. So, anyway, so ito po siya. And then, let's focus on the Gmail first. So, as you can see, andito na po yung conversations, yung hangout. So, you can just add the person in here. Enter nyo lang po yung email address. Especially kapag po Gmail yan, pwede kayo mag-connect agad. Or you can also create a new group and then you can connect here. Okay? You can, start a chat. Okay? Next naman po is, so sa all mails and archive mails. So, as you can see, meron po tayong iba-ibang, si Gmail nag-filter po kasi siya ng mga emails, no? So, meron tayo dito ng promotion. So, if Gmail, think that it is like promotions or yung mga ganyan po, yung mga, mga sign-ups, mga subscription. So, dito siya nagpo-fall under. Also, yung mga updates, ayan, sometimes kapag po hindi siya part ng inyong Google Contacts or na-detect ni Gmail na hindi nyo naman lagi yun ang ka-email nyo, no? dito siya babagsak. So, minsan, no, pag po halimbawa, sabihin sa inyo, nag-send ako ng email tapos hindi ko siya nare-receive, aside from spam, no, check po natin yung promotions and updates folder. Kasi minsan doon po talaga siya pumapasok, okay? And another good thing here is that you can create like a label. So, ito po, mga folders and mga labels po natin yan for our email. So, let's say you wanna organize, parang gusto mong bawasan yung laman nito. So what we can do is just click here. So may folder na po siyang ginawa, 'di ba? So you can easily like put them on that folder or label them. So mapupunta na po siya doon. So sobrang dali na i-organize, 'di ba? Okay. Also, you can tag your emails as important, ganyan, 'di ba? Or pwede mong i-star para malaman mo kung yun pa yung gagawin mo, ganyan. Okay? So, ayan. So, ayan. Okay, sorry naman po. Okay. So, next is filters and labels. So, dito po sa Gmail, meron tayo, ito po, so part one way to organize your email is using labels, kagaya po niyan. So, you can create new if you want, or you can also, like manage the labels. Ayan, so click nyo lang po yan. Ayan. So, dito po yung sa setting side, no? And then, we can also do some filters. So, kung may gusto po kayong i-filter na email, no? Create lang po tayo ng filter dito. Let's say, create new. And then, let's say, all emails from Art Deco Tours. Okay? Kung gusto nyo po na automatically pupunta na siya dito, no? Hindi na siya dadaan ng inyong inbox. And then, so, okay na po yan. Dito tayo. Then, click on okay, search. Okay, so ayan. Okay, so balik tayo. See all settings. Okay, ayun po yung settings. So, dito rin po natin pwedeng i-customize. Okay, and then filter. Create new filter tayo. Info. Ayan. So, create filter. Ayan. So, kung gusto nyo po na wag na siyang dumaan ng inbox, pwede nating skip the inbox. Diretso na po siyang papasok dito sa label na natin to. And then choose label. Ayan. So, kung ayaw nyo naman po, kung gusto nyo na po na automatically, no, na parang important email po siya. So, ayan. So, you have choices here kung paano nyo po i-filter yung messages po natin, no, yung emails. And then, just click on create filter. Ayan. So, kung gusto nyo naman pong baguhin yung parang, kasi di ba ito po ang default na itsura ni Gmail. So, ayan po yung default. So, let's say you want to change yung ano po niyan, itsura. So, you can check here. So, ayan po yung sa density niya. So, kung gusto niyo po na medyo, medyo siksik, ayan, gawin natin yan. Or compact pa, mas compact, ayan. So, pwede naman pong ganyan. Pero ako, gusto ko mas malaki siya. Ayan. And then, dito sa inbox type, so, pwede pong ilagay natin yung mga importante lang muna, no? Halimbawa, si client, gusto niya yung important or starred first. So, lahat po ng starred yan, nakikita natin dyan. Okay? So, let's say, lahat po ng star. So, lahat po nung naka-star dun sa inbox, lalabas po yan. Okay? So, makikita mo na, ay, ito pa pala. Hindi pa pala siya natapos. Ito pa pala. Okay? So, ayan. And then, sa reading pane, ayan. So, kung medyo sanay ka dun sa so right now, ito po yung default natin, yung no split na you have to open this email pa, 'di ba? Para you can see kung ano po yung laman. Okay? So, kung gusto medyo sanay ka no kagaya ng sa Office 365 na naka-right of inbox, okay, reload daw siya. Ayan, para mag-take effect to. So, makikita natin dito yung email. Ayan, nagre-reload na. Okay, so ganito siya, 'di ba? So, nandito yung emails and then you'd see the conversations here. So, just click here and then you'd see dito po yung conversation. So, ayan, 'di ba ganyan yung parang itsura ng ng Office 365 or ng ano, yan. So, ganyan. So, pwedeng ganyan, no? Kung medyo gusto mo na nakikita mo na yung email, you click here and then you'd see that. So, nandito lang po siya dito sa icon na to, okay? And then you'd be able to like organize here. Ayan. So, next naman po is Ang next naman po natin is contacts. So, sa contacts naman, just click here. It's already here. Yan, dito. So, click nyo lang po to and then you can easily add your contacts. So, just create contacts, ganyan. Or frequently contacted. So, ito na po yung mga frequent na contacted ko using this email. So, ayan. Pwede po natin silang i-add as our contacts. So, let's say si Art Deco Tours, add to contacts. So, automatically, na-added na siya. Kasi ito naman yung lagi nating kinokontak, no? So, ayan. Next is, okay, next. So, Google Drive. Ito din po, sobrang gamit na gamit po itong Google Drive natin. Okay? So, again, punta lang po tayo dito. Okay, click lang po natin siya. And this is where we can find the other applications. And ito po yung Google Drive po natin. So, just click on that. And makikita nyo po dito. Ayan. Ayan. So, ito na po si Google Drive. And as you can see, ayan, 15 gig na po. 15 gig po yung laman yan. Well, this also includes yung other applications. Pero at least, 15 gig is kind of small, di ba? Ay, kind of big pala para mag-store tayo ng mga files. So, ayan, nandyan lahat ng files. I even have a movie here. Ayan. Huli. May Frozen 2 na movie, no? Ayan. So, andyan po siya lahat. And in here, this is also where you can find yung mga Google Docs natin. So, si Google Docs, si Google Sheets, Google Slide, and Google Forms. So, dito lang po, click nyo lang po yung new. Okay? Ayan. So, pwede tayo mag-create ng folder for all our files to organize all this. And then, pwede rin tayo ito yung file upload. So, if you want to upload like a file, okay, from your computer. So, pwede naman. And then, folder upload. So, kung gusto nyo po yung isang buong folder from your computer, pwede po natin din na i-upload sa ating Google Drive. Okay? And again, if you'd like to create documents, nandito po si Google Docs, si Google Sheets, Google Slide, even Google Forms is here. And marami pa po tayong ibang applications here like Google Drawings. So ito, you can use this for drawings. My Maps, ayan. Google Sites. So ito po, website po to. So pwede natin siyang gamitin if you want to, like build mini website, mga ganyan. Okay? And then Jamboard is like a Blackboard. And then AppScript. Ayan. So, marami pa po yan na applications na pwede nating i-connect. But, ito po yung talagang gamit na gamit talaga natin. Especially in Google Forms, I think nagagamit na rin siya ngayon sa school, right? Yung sa mga surveys. Ayan. So, ito na rin yung ginagamit nila. So, all you have to do is just click on new and then hanapin nyo lang po sila. Okay? So, let's say, dito po, sabi po natin kanina, 'di ba, it's easy to collaborate or parang mas madaling makapag-collaborate and you can view and share and save the files, no, auto-save the files, if you are using the Google application. So, let's say, we are going to create a Google document. Okay? Ayan. So, pag nag-click po tayo, click new and then yun, open lang po yung document. So, this is our document. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so you can have your title here. So let's say test document, ganyan, test document. Okay, and then you can start. And as you can see, nag-auto-save na siya. So kahit na i-close mo to after niyan, hindi na mawawala yung content. So let's say, let's put some content here, sample content. So, ganyan. Okay. So, halimbawa, ganyan. So, nag-save na agad siya. So, and then, it is actually saved directly to your Google Drive. So, di ba, mas madali mo siyang ma-retrieve. Now, so sabi nila, paano naman naging madali yung sharing niyan? So, paano nangyari na, like, real time na pwede mo siyang, makita yung changes or kapag may gumamit. So, here, this is the key. So, click nyo lang po yung share. Okay? Click on share and then lagi niyo pong i-change to. Change to anyone with the link. Okay? Ayan. And then you can make them as a viewer, as a commenter lang, or as an editor. So usually, pag kay client po, editor, no? So, syempre para send niya yan, no? You can also send it via email. Okay? So let's say, nalagay ko yung isa kong email as an owner, okay, or um, share ko via email. And then you can also change the settings here. Okay, so pwede nyo gawin po na viewer, commenter, or editor. And then, ayan. So, ayan. And then, just click on send. Ayan. Mano-notify naman siya via email na I invited them to um, make changes or see or view this document. So, yun. Ganun lang po yung sharing. So, we can do it, ito. So, dito naman, ayan, puwede naman na let's say sabi ng client niyo, "Make me an owner." So, lagay mo muna yung email niya, okay, and then share it via email. And then you can change the settings here to make them as an owner of this document. So, ayan. So, sila na yung magiging owner niyan, okay? And then kung link lang, so you can also copy the link. Ayan. Tapos you can send it to them. So, ano po yung itsura ng magiging link? Ganyan yung magiging itsura ng link niyan. Yan. So, when they open this, 'di ba, madali nang i-access. So, they have access to that. Okay. So, same thing po pag po gumawa tayo ng mga Google Sheets, Google Slides, and then si Google Forms, actually, if you have a student, no, or usually kapag may pa-sign up si client, no, um, yan lang po. Ito po yung ginagamit, Google Form. Well, there are other, like online forms, but ito mas madali na to si Google Form gamitin, 'di ba? So, it's just here in the Google Drive. So, you just have to put in the title. So, here. So, test form. Okay, wala akong maisip. And then, you just put in the questions here. And then, dito po yung choices. Ayan. So, kung ang magiging sagot lang ay short answer, so short answer text, or kung mahaba, pwede natin siyang gawing paragraph. We can also make it like multiple choice. Kaya po yung mga schools ngayon, ito usually yung ginagamit nila for exam. So, yung mga kids ko po, ganito yung ginagamit nila. Or check boxes, ayan. Then, let's say they need to upload the file. So, ito po yung pwede nating gamitin. Upload file, no? File upload. And then, you can choose kung gaano po ba yung maximum na file size na pwede natin gamitin. Okay? And then maximum number of files. So, ayan po, may choices. And pwede rin tayo mag-allow ng specific file type. So, let's say, gusto lang natin is image or PDF. Ayan. So, click lang po natin dyan. Okay? Ayan. So, let's say you're gonna add another. So, pwede naman po mag-add a question lang tayo. Ayan, add a question. So, dito, ayan. Okay, so let's say paragraph naman. Halimbawa, name. Okay, ganyan. So, paano po natin share to? So, um, ito, click nyo lang po to, or pwedeng you can preview muna kung ano yung magiging itsura ng form. So, ganyan po yung magiging itsura ng form natin, no? And then, let's say, and then here sa responses, dito nyo po makikita yung responses. So, since we don't have responses yet, you can create po yung spreadsheet para dito papasok lahat ng responses from this Google form. So, mas madali po talaga na i-consolidate lahat. And let's say you're gonna make this like a quiz type. So, click nyo lang po to. Kung ito po ay ginamit nyo for quizzes, no? Yeah, click nyo lang po yung quizzes here and then make this a quiz. So, let's say you are gonna use this for your children, yung mga nag-homeschool. Yan, pwedeng-pwede po. Tapos, kasi pwede mo nang ilagay. So, pag ginanya mo na siya, sinet mo na siya for making quiz, dito, lalagay mo lang yung answer key. So, lagay mo lang yung answer, tapos kung ilang points siya, pag chinek nyo po siya, makikita nyo na kung ilan yung, nag-auto-check na siya kung tama ba yung sagot. Siyempre, of course, yung sagot po, magdedepende kung ano yung nilagay natin dito, di ba? So, ayan. Ayan, marami pong gamit. And then, let's say you're gonna share this form already, no? Click nyo lang po yung send. Okay? So, you can send this via email. Pero usually, so, halimbawa si clients, mga sign up to sa mga free webinars, mga ganyan, free training. So, click here para makuha nyo po yung link. You can also shorten the link para hindi masyadong mahaba. Ito na po siya. Okay? And then, you just need to copy. Okay? Kapag naman po ilalagay siya sa website, no, ito po yung embed HTML or kukunin natin yung code dito pero wala po yan. Sabi dito, this form cannot be embedded because it makes use of file upload question. So, tanggalin natin. Try natin alisin to. Hindi kunyari file upload, paragraph lang. Ayan. So, click on send ulit. So, so this is the code. So, kakopy lang po natin yung code na to. Okay? And then, ilalagay natin siya sa website, ganyan. No? And then, lalabas na po yung Google Form. So, ganyan, yun po yung ibig sabihin ng embed. So, ganyan lang po dito sa Google Form. You just need to like share it. Okay? Ayan. So, another thing that I wanna share is yung pong Google site. So, ito, perfect po to para sa mga kids, no? And even if you are creating your portfolio, let's say you don't want to create um, a website, so pwede po dito sa Google Sites. Okay? Kasi it looks like a website na rin naman kapag pinublish mo siya. Okay? So, all you need, I think, is a domain name, 'di ba? Para um, magmukha talaga siyang, I mean, para personalize siya na website niyo po talaga. So this is a very good start para po dun sa mga gustong gawa ng ano nila, simple website, ganun, or portfolio. Kung ayaw niyo po nung naka-folder lang, no? Naka-folder lang dito, you can use Google Site. So you can just put here the title. So let's say, my site. Ayan po, our portfolio. So, lagay na lang natin, Christine's portfolio. Okay? So, ayan po. Okay? And then here, medyo simple lang po yung features ng ating Google site. No? So, ayan, kita pa naman ako. Tama po ba? Kita pa ba naman? Kita niyo pa po yung ano. Okay. So, medyo simple lang po itong features or itong interface ng ating Google site. No? Pero, powerful din po 'yan 'no, 'pag na-publish niyo po siya. So, here, okay, so eto. So, puwede pong baguhin natin yung theme kung hindi niyo masyadong bet 'yan. So, eto ay naka-simple lang. So, puwedeng eto lang yung themes na pagpipilian. So, medyo konti lang din siya. Pero ayan, at least you can have, like different colors, yeah. You can change the color din naman po or font style, yeah, modern, ano ba 'to, classic. Yan. Okay. So, eto yata yung favorite ko, ayan. Ayan. So, puwede po natin baguhin. So, puwede naman na ganito or narrow. Yan, yung narrow pala, capital. Okay, ayan. And then, so ito po siya. So, ayan na yung theme. And then, you can also like add pages. No? So, ito po yung pinaka-homepage natin. And then, let's say you want to add another page wherein you want to like add, let's say, this is about me. Okay, about me. Okay, and then click on done. So, lalabas po yan dyan. So, you see, parang nagkaroon ka dito ng menu, no, wherein, pag kinlik mo siya, so you'll go to the homepage, and then this will be about you. So, we can also change this, change image, and then upload lang po tayo. No, upload po tayo ng images, yung mga nakuha natin na stock photos, ayan, pwede po natin siyang ilagay dyan, okay? Sige, hanap po ako ng stock photos para, ay, nasaan na ba yung, nawala na yung, ayun, ating pala sa taas. Okay, Adobe stock photos. Ayan, so kunyari, ayan na lang po yung gagamitin ko, okay? So, ayan. Ang tagal niya mag-upload. Ayan. So, this is about me. And then, you can change naman po, no? Kung gusto niyo ng header, type lang siya na, ayan, ayaw pa niya. So, kung gusto niyo po gawin siyang cover, so lalaki yung image niyan. Ayan. So, di ba, kain na kain yung ano. So, you can also, you can design it any way you want it. So, may large banner. Ayan, parang pwedeng banner lang. Or, kung ayaw niyo naman banner, pwedeng title lang. Pero parang maganda na gawin natin siyang cover. Diba? Ay, nawala yung image ko kasi nag-title only. So, anyway, so large banner lang. So, ayan po. And then, you can add like elements here or yung mga content na gusto nyong ilagay. So, pwede naman text box. Ayan. So, lalabas na siya. So, you can say, welcome to my site. Diba? Ayan. Tapos, you can add more details. Then, say you wanna put in some pictures and then some text. So, dito lang po, pwede po tayong pumili. And then, meron pa po tayong ibang elements that we can use here. So, even the documents, the slides, the sheets, the forms, diba? Kita nyo po, pwede nyo po siyang i-add dito. So, I'm actually amazed nung nalaman ko 'to. Kasi hindi ko alam na meron palang ganito si Google 'no. I mean meron palang ganito sa Google Apps. So, super nice 'no, super simple lang and then of course siyempre po para ma-publish siya and you can make it as a real website, you have to publish. So, publish po natin kahit wala. So, web address. So, ito po you can put in your name, Christine's portfolio, 'yan. So, 'yun na lang din po ang ano natin, ang gawin natin na name niya pero ay, ayaw na, taken na daw. So, baka naman malanap. So wala pa siya, okey. Christine Levine's portfolio, okay. You can also like customize the URL, pero ito po yung para mga binili na po natin kay GoDaddy, kay ganyan, i-a-apply po natin siya, okay. So, if this is good enough, so publish po natin, ayan. And then so, puwede po nating i-view, okay, kung ano magiging itsura. So, this will look like a website na din, 'no? So, you see meron tayong menu, and this is our homepage, and then hindi ko lang masyadong nalagyan ng iba pang details, but 'di ba, parang maganda po siya, say kung gusto niyong gumawa ng portfolio. So, you can start with Google Drive kung hindi pa po kayo or Google Site, kung hindi pa kayo ready na, um, na gumawa ng website. So, ang layo ko na pala, Google Calendar pa lang ako pala. Okay. So, nakalagpas na tayo din sa Google Drive. So, Google Calendar. So this is Google site. Okay, so si Google Calendar naman. So, again, it's just here. So, click lang po natin ito. Okay, and then this is the calendar. So, paano po ba yung sinabi ko kanina na you can share, your calendar with others. So, here, so ito po, kita niyo po, di ba? Ito yung calendar. So, let's say ito po yung gusto natin. Okay, settings and sharings. Okay, so just click on that. And makikita nyo po dito, yan, you can get the shareable link. Pwede po natin siya, so make available to public. So, anyone can see or, yan. Okay, you can also set the time zone here. So, sa mga clients po natin, yun dito natin siya sineset. Okay, para yun yung time zone na gamitin. So you can, parang pareho po dun sa mga documents. You can share via link, right? So you just copy and then you can also add people here para, um, they will receive like an email notification. So ayan, add nyo lang po yung name. Ayan. So then they'll be able to access your calendar. Okay? So para naman sa mga, parang specific na parang iCal format, ayan. Sa mga iPhone user, mga Mac users. So, yan, pwede nyo pong kuhanin to. So, meron tayong public address, ayan, for iCal format. So, pwede nyo pong kunin to and then i-share sa inyong clients. Or, meron tayong secret address na meaning, kung kanino nyo lang po siya isa-send, no, hindi siya naka-public. So, kung sino lang po yung pinagsendan nyo, yun lang po yung pwedeng makakita. So, ayan. Very easy, no? Pwedeng-pwede po natin siyang i-share. And then, ang maganda din dito, when you create an event, no? So, create lang po ng event and then you put in the title. So, just click on more options. And as you can see, automatic na po si Google Meet ngayon, no? So, you can add Google Meet video conferencing. So, kung walang Zoom, no? Magbibigay na po siya ng link kaagad na nandito na siya. Okay? And then, you just test event. Okay? And then, set the time here. Okay? And then, time zone. So, pili lang po tayo ng time zone. Ayan po yung mga time zone. So, let's say, sabi ni client sa'yo, can you put it in my calendar? Ganyan. So, pwede nyo na pong gawin dito. And, let's say, sinabi is, ano po natin siya, parang invite yung guest. So, let's say, can you send a calendar invite to this client for an interview or for a meeting? So, you can add the email address of the guest here. And then, so let's say, okay, so halimbawa kanya ko po isa-send. Okay, so ayan na. And then, so since meron namang Google Meet, no, or kung yung Zoom, pwede po natin siyang ilagay dito. Okay, and then just click on save. And then, masasend na din po siya. So, once you send it, it will automatically be added to your calendar. So, 'di ba, parang mas madali na, hindi mo na kailangan na mag-send pa ng email, ganito, ganito. So, it's easier to share here. So, ayan, ang ating Google Calendar. Ay, ito pala yun. So, ayun po. Pero marami pa tayong pwedeng gamitin dito actually. Ayan, meron din tayong mga photos, okay? Duo, this is also like for conferencing. Ayan. So, kung gusto niyo naman po yung mga nag-homeschooling, no, kung gusto niyo po na personalize or magawa ng parang classroom or database para sa tinuturuan yung mga estudyante, you can use classroom din po. So, maganda to kasi you can join specific persons or yung mga tao lang na gusto niyo papasukin dito. So, you can use this. Para maglagay ng mga modules. So, since online naman lahat, 'di ba? So, ayan. Ayan po yung Google Classroom. And it's actually free. Ayan. So, continue. Okay. So, you can create your class. Yan. Create your class. Okay. Continue. Yan. Ganyan lang po siya. So, you can access everything here. Ay. Engtegel. Okay. So, ito po yung mga pwede na natin gamitin ngayon. So, ayan, pwede na maglagay, section, subject, di ba? So, this is very useful nowadays. Ayan. So, ayan po yan. So, nandito lang po siya sa ating Google Drive. Ayan. So, actually, that's it. So, you just really have to go to your Gmail account, ano, and then hanapin nyo lang po to, and then makikita nyo na lahat ng Google applications. So, very easy, 'di ba? And very useful. And yun, actually, nung ako po ay nag-start talagang hindi ko akalain na marami pa pala na pwedeng matutunan sa Google. So, again, this is one of the topics na included po dun sa Google GVA course. No, you learn how to use the applications here and also yung sharing, yung pag-share po ng data and paggawa ng calendar invite. So those are just some of the things that you'll do on our GVA training. So parang practice na rin po, no, if you haven't really practiced using them. So, yan. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. We still have like 16 minutes. Ayan, medyo napaaga, no? Napaaga yung aking pagdidiscuss. Pero kung may questions po tayo, pwede naman po na magtanong na. Okay? Ayan. Do you have questions po? Ayan, so we are gonna post po yung link for our enrollment, okay? And I think we're open for enrollment na, no? Yes, yan. We're open for enrollment already for the GVA course, and this is for the October batch. So, ongoing po yung ating September batch right now, and grabe, magagaling tong mga batch talaga natin. Magagaling sila kasi talagang dire-diretso na po yung ginagawa nila. And hindi lang ito yung ginagawa nila, no? Hindi lang po ito yung ginawa nila. Marami pa po silang project. So this is just part of the admin task. Ayan. Isa lang po to sa part ng admin task po natin. So, ayan. I hope naging ano po, no? Hopefully, natuto po kayo dito sa Google Apps. And if you're curious, no, pwede nyo na po siyang gamitin and explore dun po sa Gmail ninyo. Okay? Um, Sige, I'm just checking on the comments. Sorry, check ko po yung comments nyo. Okay. Recorded po itong webinar po natin. So, after this, kapag po naputol na po siya, no, makikita nyo po to dun sa albums ng videos po natin. So, you can, like, watch the replay. For the copy, so kagaya po nung una, no, kagaya po nung una natin na webinar, I'll send a quiz just to see, yeah, if you learned something from our webinar today. And lahat po ng um, magsasign or magsasagot ng quiz will receive a copy of the slide of the introduction to Google Apps. Okay? So, para fair, para naman, may sasagutan kayong quiz. Okay? So, ayan. So, sige po, I'm open for questions kung may questions pa po kayo. And yeah, we will just post the links po. So open na po tayo for enrollment. Um, yeah, open na po tayo for enrollment. And yeah, this is for October batch. And I think tuloy-tuloy po tayo. No, hindi pa po ako sure. Pero yeah, we're open for October. So send na lang po namin yung link. And I think we have some instructions pala. So sige, ipopost ko na lang po later on along with the quiz, no, para po makita ninyo. Okay? So ayan, do we have questions? May questions po ba tayo? Parang wala na, parang excited na sa copy. Excited na kayo sa copy ng ano, ng slides, yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm glad na you learned something today. Okay. And marami pa po kayong matututunan with our GVA course. So marami pa po, no? Magagamit nyo rin po yung diniscuss natin today sa ating GVA. Sabi yung mga ano dyan, September batch. So, ayan. Okay, so kung wala na pong questions, yeah, so just wait for the quiz later on. Ipopost ko po dito sa group din natin, and everyone that will be filling out the quiz or answering the quiz will get a copy of the slides that I showed you earlier. So, ayun lang po. Thank you so much. Sige, baka may questions pa. Ayan. Sorry, Google Form can find in Google Apps. Yes po, nasa loob siya ng Google Apps. So again, browse nyo lang po yung Gmail nyo, no? Yung merong squares na ano doon. So yeah, makikita nyo na po doon lahat ng applications. Okay, so may tanong pala dito. Sorry naman na miss ko po. Ano po usually tasks ng mga VA? Nako yun, ma'am, hindi mo na nakita ng last webinar. Marami pong task ang isang VA. One is admin. So, yung pong pag-email management, calendar, file management, so, and all that. So, those are admin. Next is social media management. And then we have website management. Meron din po tayong email marketing, like the whole lot of digital marketing. So, isa lang po yun. Yun po yung mga tasks ng isang VA. So, ayan. So, I'm checking kung meron po kung mga iba pang na-miss na questions. Ayan. Ayan, thank you po. Thank you. Yes, thank you sa mga nanood, and I'm really glad to know that you learned a lot from this training, from this webinar. So, ayan. May link po ba sa mga replay? Ma'am, dito lang naka-post din po yung replay po natin dito sa group. You can check po yung album ng video, so you'll be able to see yung replay po natin. Okay? Ayan. So, sorry naman. Chine-check ko pa. Okay. Alright. So, yun lang po mga moms. Thank you again for joining tonight, and just wait for the quiz para po makakuha ng copy ng introduction to Google Apps. Okay? So, everyone, thank you again for joining, and have a good night.
Hi, my name is MK. I'm the founder of Filipino Home-Based Moms, or FH Moms. What we do is we help Filipino mothers inside and outside the Philippines to get an online job, and now we are expanding to helping more Filipino mothers without access to the internet by giving them home-based livelihood opportunities.
Before kasi kami na nag-home-based job, parang living paycheck to paycheck kami. Sahod niya, hati na agad yan yung matitira. Or nung nag-home-based na kami, doon nakapag-ipon na kami. Nakapag-church wedding kami. Tapos nagkaroon na kami ng savings. Nagkaroon na rin kami ng investments, tsaka insurance. bili na rin kami ng house.
Dito kasi sa pag nagtrabaho kami sa bahay, mas maraming time na, yun nga, sa kids, sa kanya. Kaya, ayun. Hanggang ngayon, masaya pa rin naman ako sa pag-online yun.
Since sobrang hirap, importante ko na talaga yung talim ng job, na-experience ko na rin yung discrimination sa work. Until October 2018, I was invited to be an inspirational speaker and you were one of them. So yun, na-meet kita. And then doon ako na-feel, doon na talaga yung, doon na ako pinasok talaga ng mundo ng pag-work. You gave me hope. I remember yung experience ko sa isang company na discriminate ko. I got projects, I got freelance job, naging ambassador sa isang company. So those are some things na natutunan ko sa Hobbies.
So, nag-join ako ng FH Moms last 2017 and that was the first year na nag-transition ako from corporate to working from home. So, nakita ko to sa Facebook as a mommy community for, like freelancers. So, that's why I joined. For me, FH Moms is really like a blessing. The group or this community made me realize my calling as a teacher. It's an honor to be part of this group, to impart what I know, and help other mothers out there as part of the goal of FH Moms. So, go for it.
In my job, there are many tasks. There are so many things that needs to be done in front of the computer. There's a lot of forms, paperwork, and also a lot of research. At the same time, being an event planner, I'm always on the go. And as a new company, it's also challenging whether should I hire an employee, like a regular employee, or should I just get somebody that's on call. Now, this is where FH Moms came in, like God sent. So when I hired one of the wonderful FH Mom members with the name of Katie, I was able to communicate to her what I envisioned my business to be, and she helped me to create a very positive branding of my business. So I would say having FH Moms as a support system for my business has been the best decision that I have ever made.